The fight of the century, Charles Xavier versus Kid Omega. Omega level versus, I guess, somewhat Omega level. Storm right here couldn't even knock out the damn Juggernaut. He is completely fine right here. And remember, this is a depowered Juggernaut. Lastly, X Factor is here to retrieve Charles Xavier's body. This is X-Men issue 13. I absolutely love this issue. And for all you Storm stands, I'm sorry. I got Jean Phoenix over Storm currently. There is absolutely no way. We start off in the San Francisco Bay at the end of the last issue where we see Cyclops getting fucked up by Storm. Psylocke is trying to retrieve where the hell is Hank at, because Hank, he's not responding. We find out that Hank right now actually is trying to get mind controlled by Professor X. What is this? Like a little knot in your brain. What the hell? Kid Omega says, I install PSI comms in everyone's brain. It's a limited ability to where you can't mind control their ass. Kid Omega right here is like, let's go. Omega versus Omega. While this is happening, Storm right now is beating the shit out of Juggernaut, but Juggernaut says, you're gonna have to hit harder than that. My own father hit harder than you. Like I said earlier, this is a weakened Juggernaut. This is not even like the true form Juggernaut, I would say. Like, he's depowered. We cut back to the factory. We see Magneto and the rest of the X-Men are just watching, and they can't really help. And Magic comes in, steals Magneto's helmet. She teleports inside the thundercloud and puts the helmet on Beast. Welcome back, Hank. And he's like, wait, what just happened? Oh shit. And we see Kid Omega versus Charles. The fight starts off with Charles winning, right? And he puts Kid Omega through the X-Mansion like he's a student again, with a bunch of Charles around him beating the shit out of him. Storm is still trying to knock out the Juggernaut, but nothing's working. My winds can strip the flesh from your bones. Wind? It's just air moving around. And what moves it? Temperature. You control weather. I control what makes weather. Temper is saying this, right, with Magic coming in to help her and Juggernaut now to fight Storm. The crazy part about this is that I'll give Storm her durability feat here, where Magic's sword, her soul sword, couldn't cut through. And even Kane tries to punch in the mouth. Nothing works though. But what Magic says is that she's possessed. And I know this because I control demons and shit. I was raised by demons, so I know when a soul is being possessed. It's not a demon, it's something bigger, something worse. And it seems like Storm Aurora has no control over this ability at all. It's all Eternity's doing right now. Until I could see her actually using this ability and controlling it how Jean is with the Phoenix now, they're 1-for-1. I can't say like this is like an actual upgrade, a permanent upgrade. Back with the fight with Kid Omega and Charles. Charles looks like he's about to end Kid Omega's life. With this homage of, I think this is Uncanny X-Men issue 233, but it was Logan. This is no longer a contest between us. It's just abuse. And Kid Omega's like, yeah, you're right about that. I got an attorney, something left behind throughout this whole mind space. Something just in case that you got close. Call it a family reunion, Chuck. And it's Cassandra Nova sticking her hands, messing up his mind. And what's funny here, this reminds me of the Deadpool Wolverine movie, so maybe that's what they did. Psylocke right now was threatening to take out Maggot while Storm is like fighting the rest of the X-Men. Storm agrees to make Attorney leave her body. It's really weird because she can control, I guess, Attorney leaving and possessing her body, but she can't actually control that power. It's all Eternity, it seems like. My head, Beast comes in, stabs him, knocks his ass out, and Kid Omega has won the fight. Stop. I am myself once more. Get your foot off Maggot. Would you really do it, Psylocke? I've killed more innocent men than diseases. So remember that, Aurora. If you ever want to fight, let me know. Honestly, I would like that fight. Psylocke will probably lose though. Scott wakes up, he's like, team, did you guys confirm? Do we lose anyone? No, Scott, we won the fight. No casualties, but we can't take Charles back to Grand Manklin or the X-Mansion. Storm agreed with it. Put the man down, Hank McCoy. X Factor would take it from here. Dude, we're about to get X Factor versus X-Men. I'm really excited to see this. How do you guys feel about Storm though? I feel like her upgrades are being blown out of proportion on all platforms, when I feel like Jean Phoenix taking down Gore was way more like insane than what she's been doing.